What are the top 5 things I regret doing in my startup business that if I had my time again, I just wouldn't bother doing? Yeah, that's about right. I think that sounds good.
I didn't do your coffee because I thought you might want instant.
That's fine. I like that.
I was in this time last week.
Oh, get over it. Going on about that. Before getting to the crux of the video, we've got a new seating area. New addition to the office. Seating area for meetings. It's exciting, isn't it? Can I see what it's like as a camera talking point? Camera's gone wonky.
Is that better?
That's better. So I'm talking here about things that not that massively regret doing, like it was absolutely, you know, it's ruined my life. But what if I started a business again, what would I just not bother doing? Stuff that cost too much money in the end and just wasn't worth it, and I thought it was going to be a good idea and it turned out it wasn't. I'm going to go through those in this video that hopefully will help people that are just starting businesses, to help them think, that sounds like a good idea, but maybe it's not worth it in the end, based on my experience anyway. So,
it costs thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands.
So the first thing I regret that I definitely wouldn't do again if I started a business right now, this very second, is I wouldn't bother with paying a PR agency. I know it's a bit of a random one, and I know you might not be thinking that as soon as you start a business, but we started working with a PR agency like a year in, which was just stupid, you know. If newspapers and media outlets hear about you and are interested in you, then they'll just do a story anyway. You don't pay a PR agency, unless you're obviously a massive company and you're starting to do real big bucks, like tens of millions. It's just not worth it, and you're better off focusing your money elsewhere and your time and your efforts elsewhere, definitely, in something that's productive, that's actually going to turn the dial for your business and get more revenue in, because that's the most important thing at all times. I'm not slagging off any PR agents out there. I'm not having a go at PR agencies. Some of them are amazing, but it's just not important when you're starting up a business. That's in my opinion. So yeah, that's number 1. What's number 2 going to be? This is cool. The second thing, and I slightly regret doing when starting up a business, is I wouldn't get loads of flyers done and piss around with all that sort of stuff. I'm talking about e-commerce businesses here, by the way. Putting stuff in customer orders in terms of enhancing the inbox experience is all fine and great. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about handing out flyers in the street and posting them through doors and all this. We did a little bit of that in the early days. We gave out flyers in London, put them in cafes, and cafes around here in Sheffield as well. Total waste of time. We hardly got anything from it. We even went and put them in gyms as well. It just didn't really get us anywhere, and I don't think probably one person used one of the discount codes we put on there in the early days. So yeah, don't bother with all that kind of thing. If you're an e-commerce company, if you're a Shopify business, stick to online marketing, put all your efforts into that, especially in the early days. Don't bother with offline flyers and all that crap, because it's just a waste of money. Can you help me with number 3?
Number 3.
Another one that you wouldn't do if you had your time again.
So I think another thing to avoid is trying to do too many things that you're not equipped to do or that you don't have experience in. For example, with us, we tried to develop our own website, which just didn't work at all. The easiest way to do it and the best way to do it is to go down the easiest route. So Shopify would have been the easiest route for us, but it took us a few months to learn that, and we had to fail and make mistakes to get there.
Said it in the video a couple of weeks ago, don't I? Do what you know. Focus and lean into what you know. Don't start trying to do shit that you ain't got a clue about, because you just make a hash of it like we did with our first website.
Yes.
It was Quick sidebar in this video. We've got a big delivery here, and it's coming up to 4:30 in the afternoon. There's nobody here to unload it, so looks like it's up to me again like I did the other week. Let's go and unload 17 pallets of stuff, shall we, James? That camera on the face. I'm gonna have to rush the end of this video because it is 1 o'clock on Friday. I've got to go in 2 hours because me and the missus are going down south. So the last 2 regrets I've got in 5 years of running this company are, the fourth one, it's quite a very, very specific one, is going on Dragon's Den too early. So we went on Dragon's Den actually in summer of 2019. It was far too early. We'd just started doing alright revenue and they didn't care. We didn't get any offers. We didn't even get aired because the episode was so boring. I think it'd be a different story if we did it now because we're doing a lot more revenue and we're much bigger. So we sort of wasted, sort of once in a business time opportunity for a huge PR boost. We weren't even ready for it either. So that's one big regret of mine, is that we just jumped into that too early. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn, and it was enjoyable and good experience as well. But yeah. So if you're in the UK and you're starting a business, or you're in the US, and don't go on Shark Tank too early, wait until the right time when you're prepared for it and ready for it. Oh, and by the way, look at these great products we're dropping tonight. It's going to be a massive, massive drop. I wish I could be here at the office to put it on YouTube because it'll be huge, but it's going to be a huge day on Shopify for us, a huge night on Shopify for us, so that's exciting. But anyway, back to what I was talking about in the video. Last regret I have, and that's something I definitely wouldn't do again if I was starting a business again, is, I said it on a couple of videos a couple of weeks ago, document your journey whilst you're starting up. Put on Instagram that you're starting a business, do all the behind the scenes stuff, put it out there, document it on social media, because you'll start building up a community before you've even launched. We didn't do that enough. We tried to be too professional and too polished and all this, putting out inspirational quotes and all this. Just post your journey, post the raw day-to-day work of trying to get your business off the ground. Put that on your business account, on your socials, YouTube, whatever, and people will love it. People will look at the face behind the business and it'll really resonate with them, and you'll build up a great community before you've even launched, and then it'll put you in great stead for launch day. Alright, week 13 done. It's getting busy here in the office, and like I said, I've got to go in a minute. Got some great stuff going out. Thank you so much for the support. Sorry it was a bit of a rushed, quick one this week. Great idea for next week. It's going to involve you lot as well. So look forward to it. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, comment abuse, anything like that. I appreciate it. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.